Hey guys, how's it going? Laura with Garden Answer. Today's video is going to be fun. I'm planting up some gorgeous stuff in brand new window boxes we just installed on our house. And this decision was something that actually took me a little while to come to. There were some specific things I was looking for in a window box that I had kind of a hard time finding. First of all, I wanted to know if there was a window box that existed that had the capability of being self-watering. Second of all, I needed to find a style that came in all the different sizes I needed it to come in so that all of my window boxes could match. And then I also wanted to find some style that was either black in color or something that I could paint to be black. And so I ended up finding these. These are called the Yorkshire window box. These are from Plow and Hearth, and they actually fit the bill on all three things that I was looking for. So they are self-watering, they are paintable. We actually decided to install them in white because why not? You know, they're so easy to take on and off the house. I thought we'll start with them white, see if we like them this year, and then we can always paint them black if we want to. We have a white house with black shutters, so I really wanted the plants to shine too, and they really do pop with the window box being white. And this style also came in all the sizes that I needed it to come in. So it comes in, boy, I think like 2 to 8 feet. I needed 3 foot, 4 foot, and 6 foot size. So I actually want to show you how they come on and off the house, how you install them, but this is kind of a bad example because this is the 6 foot size, so it's a little hard to get off with one person. So let's go around the side of the house to one of the shorter boxes and I'll show you. This is a much easier example to show you guys on. This is the 3 foot size, and they just lift right off the house. And those are the brackets that come with the window box. They do recommend for you to install another board behind the brackets if the brackets don't align with the studs of your house. That way you can attach this board to the studs of your house and then attach the brackets, and then you make sure that everything is nice and sturdy because we are putting quite a bit of weight with all the soil and water and stuff that's going to be going in these window boxes. And then I came and I touched up just the edges of the board with the color of paint that our house is, because when you install this board, it does bump the window box off the side of your house just slightly, but you can see behind it a little bit. So that way, if you have the board the same color as your house, it kind of just blends right in. And it is kind of nice not to have the box resting right up against your siding too, because then stuff can't collect behind it. It kind of protects the surface of your house. So to put it back on, you can see right where the brackets go. This little part of the bracket goes right underneath this lip on the back side of the box. And this part just rests right in this indent right on the bottom. So now I'll put it back on. So I'll just set the box on the bottom part of the bracket and then just tip it back toward the house right into place. Just like that. So before I get into the planting of these, I wanted to touch real quick on the self-watering aspect of these window boxes. So there is just a very small reservoir at the bottom underneath kind of where the drain holes sit. Now I haven't tested these out. Of course, I've never had these window boxes, and these are in pretty much full shade. They get maybe an hour of morning sun and then the rest of the day they are in shade. So I'm thinking that the self-watering will allow these maybe to go a little bit longer than if I had these out in full sun. Probably wouldn't trust these out in full sun to go very long. But you know, here's hoping that the self-watering works really, really well. So I'll report back to you guys what I find out toward the end of the season. So the next thing I did was I put coffee filters on top of all the drain holes because this is right up next to our house. It's on patio. The whole thing is on concrete. I didn't want them to make any marks or stains below or have any soil fall through. So coffee filters on top of all the drain holes, and then I filled them all with soil and some continuous release plant food. So I'm basically ready to plant. So let me show you the 4 different types of plants I'm using in this arrangement. And I know I haven't done a ton of shade arrangement, so I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be so pretty, and I'm actually not doing all of them the same. So we'll probably have more videos for you showing you a couple of other design ideas. So I'm going to be using as kind of my biggest color a Tuberous yellow begonia. I think these are absolutely gorgeous, and I think in a shady spot they really, really pop as opposed to something that was maybe darker colored. And I like yellow, so I think this is going to be really, really pretty, and they do great in full shade. The next one for color is the Infinity Lavender Impatiens, which I'm actually using in a couple pots that flank the door that's right next to me. Or I guess I should say right behind me. And so I wanted to use some of the same color, so it kind of made everything look like a cohesive idea on this side of the house. These are also a great shade plant. Then I've got Sweet Caroline Bewitched After Midnight Sweet Potato Vine. Love the color of this sweet potato vine. Now, had I painted these boxes black, this one would not have showed up as well. So I think that this is going to be a great bold dark color, and this will be a great spiller. And then I have some Goldilocks Creeping Jenny, which Creeping Jenny is a gorgeous spiller plant in any arrangement. It's just so dramatic, and it just does such a great job. And I think that the brightness of this is also a great one for a shade arrangement. So I've got a whole bunch of plants right here at my feet. I'm going to go ahead and plant these all up. I'm going to do a row of begonias in the back and then just dot these other ones kind of around the front of all the begonias. So I'll plant and then I'll show you how it looks. I love this blend of plants, and I think they're going to be perfect for this window box because the begonias won't grow too tall, so they won't block our view from the inside out. And I just think the colors are so bright and so fun. So going over the plants one more time, the begonias are actually a really great house plant. If you're so inclined at the end of the season to pull them out and bring them inside, you could sure do that. The Sweet Caroline Bewitched After Midnight potato vines are actually great for a sunny location too. In fact, I believe the tag says sun to part sun. So in this location where they don't get very much sun at all, they'll still do great. I've had them do great in shade before. They just don't quite grow as vigorously, which I don't want them to be trailing all the way to the ground anyway. The Creeping Jenny, this is Goldilocks Creeping Jenny, is actually a perennial. So you could either leave it in these containers and just make sure to splash some water on it throughout the winter so that the roots don't completely dry out. And I have really great luck with them coming back in containers. Or you can put it out in your landscape somewhere if you want to do that. And then the lavender, Infinity Lavender Impatiens. I just love this annual because I like the lavender color, but the blooms are huge. And not all Impatiens have blooms this big. So I just think this is going to be a fun blend to enjoy for this year. Really, really excited about it. So let me give you a little tour of this whole area because we did do 2 of these window boxes and I think the whole thing is so pretty. So this is underneath our balcony. There's a set of French doors that leads into our great room right here. And I've got a couple of bleaker containers that looks like I need to clean them. I don't know if that's showing in the video, but I've got some Infinity Lavender Impatiens in these containers as well. So that's why I wanted to use them in both spots. I've got a couple of benches that are actually from Plow and Hearth as well, and we will link to those down below, guys, if you're interested in learning more about those. But I just think that the whole look is beautiful under here. The last couple of years I've done just containers up like by the door, but haven't really fluffed this area up and made it really comfortable, and we've actually used these benches a whole lot. So it makes me happy that we have even more pretty things up here. So anyway, guys, I hope that this video was inspiring to you or helpful if you've been looking for window boxes or if you've been wanting to learn more about some shade arrangements. So thank you guys so much for watching today, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. Can you see Russell in there?
Yep.
He's enjoying from inside today.
He's not looking at us though.
Hey, kitty, kitty. Russell Ben. Hey. What are you doing? So cute.